I'm Senator Bob Huff. This is my capital comment for the week of June 2nd, 2014. California celebrates the 36th anniversary of Proposition 13 this week. The brainchild of low-tax crusader Howard Jarvis, Prop 13 as it was known, was approved by 65% of California voters on June 6, 1978. The goal of this measure was to keep people in their homes. Not many people will remember that prior to Prop 13, property taxes were out of control in California. Tax bills were wild and unpredictable, rising as much as 100% in 1 year. The situation was so bad that during 1 year in LA County alone, 400,000 people could not pay their property taxes because they didn't have the money. They could have been forced out of their homes. Proposition 13 wasn't given much of a chance. Two lesser measures had already failed at the polls, but in 1978, everything changed. Raging inflation sent property tax bills soaring so high that many families had no other choice but to sell their homes. They couldn't afford the taxes. Passage of the measure froze the tax-assessed value of properties at the time of purchase and limited annual assessment increases to 2%. It also required that all state increases be approved by a two-thirds vote of the legislature and that new or increased local taxes be approved by a vote of the people. The passage of time hasn't dimmed Prop 13's popularity. The most recent poll finds 63% of Californians say it's done more good than bad. Equal numbers of Democrats and Republicans still support it. But that support hasn't stopped politicians in the legislature from trying to weaken or even overturn key parts of Proposition 13. Measures are routinely introduced that seek to lower voting thresholds for new taxes from the current two-thirds to a simple majority. This year is no different. SB 1021, which I opposed, would expand use of parcel taxes by school districts. It would impose a split roll tax system where some properties would be taxed at higher rates than others. In my opinion, this is an extraordinarily bad idea. I have and will continue to vote against any legislation that would compromise the intent of Proposition 13 or unduly increase the tax burden on Californians. I'm Senator Bob Huff. Thanks for joining me for my capital comment.